Hey guys, John here. In this video, I want to show you the all-new 2023 Lexus NX. So the NX model that we have here in front of us, guys, has quite a name. This one is the 2023 Lexus NX450h F Sport, and it is also a plug-in hybrid all-wheel drive vehicle in a beautiful red line color. What do you guys think about this color? So if you are a Toyota person, basically what this car is from Lexus, it's a Rav4 Prime. So it has the full plug-in hybrid system, making 302 horsepower, able to go upwards of around 37 miles on a full EV charge. And then after that full battery depletes itself, you still have a hybrid vehicle getting pretty dang close to 40 miles per gallon. So the best of both worlds. You have EV, but you also have a naturally aspirated motor. So guys, we'll start with the looks on the outside before we go on into the inside. But this F Sport has tons of nice black accents everywhere. It truly complements the red line color paint, which just looks gorgeous in direct sunlight. So up front, we do have that traditional in-your-face Lexus grille, black accents around the side. These LED headlights at nighttime performed amazingly. These are the upgraded headlights too that move up and down with the vehicle. LED running lights here too in the front. A very short hood. When I was driving this thing, I could not see the hood at all. I'm only 5'11" and I could see directly over this. So a very short and stubby hood. We do have some nice 20-inch wheels down here too. They're all black. The lug nuts are black. These Bridgestones handled pretty well. I wasn't able to get too sporty with this vehicle at all, but the Bridgestones did handle pretty well. We have the F Sport badge here too on the side. Nice black mirror caps. Looking down the profile of this vehicle, just black accents everywhere. No crazy chrome. Even around this too, it's just like a more dark chrome around the front and center doors right there. So nice accents throughout the whole vehicle. And then coming to the back too, it's full LED down the whole hatch of this Lexus. So the rear end looks the part, complements the front too. On this side right here, this is where we are going to plug in that power. So this is a plug-in hybrid, so you are able to plug it in at your house to get your range for it, but that is on this side and the gas can is on the other side. So stepping into this Lexus, one thing you'll notice is these doors, they don't open like this. There's like a little felt pad on the inside of them that you just touch and it electronically opens the door. The same is for the inside trying to exit the vehicle. You can pull this in case of an emergency. It is an actual door handle that pulls, but to exit the vehicle, you just push that and the door unlocks itself. So making our way into this Lexus, I was greeted with just solid, well put together materials, guys. Lexuses are just insanely well put together. The craftsmanship on them is awesome. Soft touch everywhere on this vehicle. Nice stitch, nice leather everywhere. Just hard, solid vehicle. We do have our aluminum pedals down here too because it is the F Sport. Very nice throttle too. The throttle itself is very heavy, especially when you put it in Sport Plus. We have storage everywhere, felt lined, electronic steering wheel right here. The seats are insanely bolstered because they are the F Sport seats. I'm glad that I lost some weight, but the bolstering on these seats for it being a crossover is very, very impressive. All right, now for the technology real quick. We have brand new technology from Lexus in this vehicle. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the vehicle just by pressing this twice, but we have a full LCD screen right here. We also have a heads-up display up there, and then this is Lexus's new giant 14-inch screen, which is really awesome. Now, the cool thing about this 14-inch screen is normal screens that integrate everything into them, I'm typically not a big fan of. But the way that Lexus executed this screen is very awesome. Let me show you. So they executed it well by having just big buttons here. So if you need your phone stuff, the CarPlay would fire right up. It would be up here if I wasn't filming on my phone, but the maps and everything, like everything on this screen is pretty snappy and to the point, and you can move it all around. You can pinch to zoom if you want. But the biggest thing is the climate control also down here. So the Lexus integrated everything into the bottom of this screen, but it's still all giant buttons that I could touch. If I want to turn my heated steering wheel on, I can right here. Everything is just really nice. Even the HVAC down here for the dual climate control, you can see obviously red gets hotter. It's still a physical button to turn my HVAC up and down. It's just really nice how they integrated stuff into the screen, but still left it as big buttons, and you don't have to go searching through menus just to get to it. Then coming down here, we have our wireless charger, USB-A, USB-C. You can move this shelf right here, all nice felt lined right here. We have our sport switch, so if we want to get all that horsepower out of this vehicle, you can change it to sport or sport plus, and it turns into like a tack like you would see on a race car up there, so your tack goes all the way up top. So the shifter is what Toyota and Lexus are starting to put in a lot of their new vehicles. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but you go down and over to put it into reverse, and reverse in this car is pretty cool. So check out the car on the left hand side. You see how it went away, and then you can see as it's picking up, the hard drive is basically recording what was under the car, essentially making it invisible. So if you're to run over anything right here, it would start to show it under the car, which is pretty sweet. Then to put it back into drive, you're going to take it over. That's default to neutral, and then drive would be down into drive. So you start to get used to it going down and stuff. And then if you wanted it to be into shift mode, you could go down like that, put it into the shift mode, and then you can use these paddle shifters if you want. It does have a CVT, but the way this vehicle drives is very, very good. You wouldn't realize that it's like a clunky, just crazy CVT. This vehicle drives really good. I like the way that the Rav4 hybrids do it. This is my first time like in a Lexus platform of it. It is significantly quieter in this Lexus with this hybrid powertrain than the Toyota counterpart is. As for rear passenger space, very similar to a Rav4. Same door cards here to press to get in and out of the vehicle. But me at 5'11", even behind my driving position, and the seat itself actually pushed back a little bit as I got out of the vehicle. Very good amount of space. And the cool thing too about this is that little lever right there. If I want, I can recline the seat back even further. I still have a good amount of headroom back here, and I do also have my own HVAC back here. So I have my own HVAC back here. It is not 3-zone climate control though, and I do have USBs down there as well as an AC outlet. And then the space in the back is essentially like a Rav4. Lots of space back here. You have this visor that'll go over everything. And then if you open up this little hatch area, you have your cable housed right there to plug in the vehicle. And then these seats right here will fold completely flat too. So we'll go ahead and put it into Sport Plus. Screen changes to Sport Plus. We got the tack. We're gonna go left. Stuff rolling around. We'll just punch it real quick. So already to the speed limit. I mean, the car gets up and goes really fast. So, and that wasn't even with like a full EV charge on this vehicle, because when I got it, it only had 12 miles of EV range left. The vehicle gets up and goes like with just normal EV mode. So it's cool to drive 12 miles of just EV range on this vehicle. If I wanted to plug it in, charge it all the way up, this one does have the upgraded charging capabilities to charge the whole thing up in 2.5 hours, which is very cool. But I'm at my parents' house right now, and there's a ton of cars in the driveway, and I just couldn't actually plug it in. But when I had the Rav4, it was super easy to plug in. You just plug it into your 120 outlet volt in your garage, and it just charges the vehicle up. So I like Prime vehicles a lot because you get the EV-ness of the vehicle. Like if you're commuting to work and it's less than 30 miles to work or whatever, let's say it's 15 miles to work, you could do EV there, EV back, not waste any gas, plug it in and charge it for super cheap, which is awesome. And then if you want to take the vehicle on a road trip, you don't have to worry about range anxiety, because once you deplete the EV range, you have a hybrid vehicle that's getting close to 40 miles a gallon. I mean, it's the best of both worlds. It truly is. And the benefit of the hybrid of this is you just saw it gets up and goes. It hauls butt. Go left here, floor it. It's so much fun, especially the all-wheel drive, man. Oh, such a good car. So guys, in summary, I wish I had more time with this vehicle to give you guys an even better in-depth review, but it is essentially, to fill you in, it's a very upscale Rav4 Prime. And not only that, but just a very good upscale Rav4. It's the same dimensions as a Rav4. It's a little bit longer than a Rav4, but the seating room in the back is just like the Rav4. The hatch area is just like the Rav4. Nice flat load surface. We put a ton of stuff back there, and it is a cruiser, and it is just super fun and super easy to drive. So hopefully I can get my hands on an NX again to give you guys an even better review if I was able to have one for a full week, just to in my normal environment instead of in California. But aside from that, guys, it has been a very fun car, and I was super happy to review it while I was in California on vacation. So guys, that is it for now. I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.